Hello, you are clearly on a tripod and I borrowed my boyfriend's hand, but this hallway is very echoey, so please come along on my little apartment tour. Please excuse the camera angle. There are going to be a lot of these. It's an interesting space that we are dealing with, but welcome to my Los Angeles apartment tour. This has been a situation and a half. It has been a ride. It has been a treacherous journey that will come later, but I did have a good time decorating part of this. I am in one of Los Angeles's neighborhoods and it has been very interesting living more in the city. I found myself having to move back to Hawaii after the coronavirus situation happened, and then slowly when everything got a bit better, I was able to finally move out here because I was in college and didn't have anywhere to live. So after spending one too many nights in my car and couch surfing, I finally found an apartment, and it is this beautiful baby I'm about to show you. We are working with about 705 square feet, and I do in fact pay $1,200 for my apartment. Yes, that includes utilities, Wi-Fi, absolutely everything. There was a catch, but that is what I pay, and let's go. So the first thing I want to show you is my entryway. I am a lover of Polaroids. In my apartment in college, we had a little Polaroid wall and it was really fun and amazing. So I just put it on my entryway. So every time someone came over, it was a fun little thing to do. So thank you to some of my amazing friends that are on this wall. But when I first moved in, this wall was absolutely completely blank. It was very bland. I didn't exactly know what to do with it, so my boyfriend ended up helping me hang this mirror, and then I filled it up with Polaroids. Something I wanted to do was actually cover this side as well and cutting it off where that wall ends and covering that with Polaroids. But I did find out that I would soon be moving out of this apartment sooner than I expected. So that is part of the story that we will get to as we go along. And then this just goes into the main part of the house. So I have been living here since last August, and it is currently the beginning or middle of May. I found out that I had to move out within a very short amount of time, and I had already painted, I had done some stuff, I started decorating, but what had happened was they wanted to sell the apartment, and it would have been nice to stay here longer, but I also understand the fact that they want to sell it. That is another story going into things later. I got this notice that they wanted to sell it, and I was in the middle of kind of like my big ideas of how I wanted to decorate it and what I wanted to do with the space. So I eventually just settled on kind of what I had now. So as I'm showing you, I am also kind of in the process of moving out. So things are messy. Things are not exactly how I wanted them to be. They do not look the way I want them to be. I feel like everything is really half finished, but I do like what I have done with the apartment thus far. But you'll definitely hear me kind of complain about a bunch of things that I wanted to do that I didn't do, and just how things are a little disoriented and messy, but that's life. When I first moved in here, we actually helped people who were staying here move out, and it was a big job. So I had no idea what the space actually looked like and the potential it had because it was very full. It was just kind of a drop-off point for the people who were staying here, and you know how that can get if it's not your primary place of residence. I kind of eventually just did things as time went on. I did expect to have more time here, so that's why certain things that would be obvious, like a bookshelf, that I never put up. I just decided it wasn't going to be worth the money if I had to move somewhere else where it actually would have at least a year lease. But we are going to start with this gold mirror I have over here. So my card randomly got full, so that was fun. My apartment is essentially part of the owner's furniture and mine because it was just easier for them to not have to move a lot of stuff, and I didn't have things like tables and a bed, so that became very, very helpful. But this is one of the first pieces I got. I actually got this at a consignment store and painted it gold. I'll like put in the little pictures. I meant to take off the lights because I put them on for Christmas and like all these little events and things, so it does look a little, you know, tacky, but that's okay. I ended up just painting it gold because I wanted that giant gold Anthropologie mirror, but I was not willing to pay $1,500 for a mirror. And so this was a much cheaper option. My boyfriend actually found it behind like this buffet, and it was this tiny little mirror, and he pointed it out. I was like, oh no, that's like too small. And then we moved it, and it was this huge, beautiful mirror. Then I wanted to paint it gold, and everyone told me not to paint it gold, and so I painted it gold. And I love it. I think it's really fun. It reminds me of like Beauty and the Beast, and also like a castle. Well, I guess Beauty and the Beast is a castle, but it reminds me of that as well as just the Anthropologie mirror. So we naturally have a basket of blankets over here. Oh my god, I know what you're thinking. I just touched it with my shoe. I have to wash them because there is a cockroach infestation in this beautiful building. Thank you so much to all of my family who's helped me spray and clean. That's been a little frustrating because I guess that's very common for Los Angeles, but I really like clean things. I like to reside in a clean environment, and that has been you know, a challenge. Yes. So over here we have the iconic therapy couch, and this has followed me through college. It looks like a therapy couch. It has acted as a therapy couch. It's filled with the tears of many college girls, so we just would cry on it. Anyway, so here's their table that I was talking about. My small plant that absolutely will not grow for the life of me. I don't know, it's an IKEA plant, so maybe that's why. I ended up again not getting a bunch that I wanted because I knew I'd have to move them, and I also considered moving just like across the country. Ideally I was gonna go to Paris or New York after college, and so now we are exactly where we left off. Everything happens for a reason. Over here we have my treadmill. Not much more to say about that. I don't like TVs and things like that, like electronics. I know this isn't electronic, but bulky things in the place of residence that I'm in, because it just kind of like, it doesn't look great. It doesn't look like a part of, you know, your house. It's just not my favorite thing. I quickly learned though that, you know, being a girl, you cannot run outside anymore. On to one of my favorite things about, what if I just fell? It's an outdoor space, and that is amazing that this came with it, especially in that time. I am very, very grateful because it's been nice to go outside or just like have my friends over or whoever. There was no like curtain or anything here, so it was just a window, and that terrified me. So my mom and my boyfriend helped me put up this rod pipe situation because it does get very hot in here, and it was a great quick fix. It was kind of difficult because of how close the wall is right here, and it just goes straight into the window. But we just took that plate of the pipe, and then we just put the rod into that with some screws, and then took a regular pipe looking curtain rod and assembled it with some glue. Yeah. I saw these chairs on World Market, and they changed my life. The moment I saw them, I knew I wanted them. Unfortunately, everyone else in the state of California also did. I don't know what it is, but I got obsessed with the color green. They're these like nice, soft velvet, is that what it's called? Mm-hmm. Velvet. These velvet chairs, and the wood happened to kind of go with or slightly coordinate with the table and the tables that the people left here for me to temporarily use. And I have been loving them. I think they're a really fun touch, a nice pop of color. And I saw this and just happened to go with everything. We're kind of going for like a black and gold, neutral tones, black, gold, green. Like the green is like the color, the statement color. And then all these other colors I cannot avoid. In my world, I would have everything just, but that is not realistic. Social media is a lie. I was finally able to get these chairs after hunting them down for a really long time. I bought one at first. I have no idea why. And everyone told me it was a mistake, and so naturally I decided to buy another one because everyone told me not to, that I would not like them. I don't know why. I don't know why. But I ended up getting 2, but they were constantly sold out, so I think I got them like months apart in between. So that was really funny. So I just had like 1 chair for a while and like no other seating until we got the couch in here, because that was also in storage from having to move out from the college situation. During Christmas, I put this wall light up, or maybe it was during Halloween, I forget, but just to get like some spoopy ambiance and then kind of Christmas cheer later on. These lights like flicker and they fade and everything, so I just decided to leave them up because it was fun, since I don't really have any wall art and there wasn't a whole lot else I wanted to do. So I figured that I would just keep them here. They've been fun, they've been really cute. Along with those things from World Market, I also got this beautiful bar cart. Cute little glasses on it, a Tiffany's box with some, oh my gosh, actually, people always ask me what's in here, but my cousin got me these, my aunt and my uncle. They got them for a college graduation. I thought that was so, first of all, so sweet, so thoughtful. I've never had anything from Tiffany's before, but also hilarious that they're a solo cup. I love this picture so much. I think it's really cute. I'm obsessed. We love it. We know it. All the gold, all the gold. I love that it's like a mirror and reflective. And then I just, wine glasses. Again, I'm not a big wine drinker at all, but coffee in these, like iced coffee, it's so aesthetic. I think if you just drink anything out of a pretty glass, it really makes everything better. I don't know. It's very utilized at the moment. So over here we have this storage space. This is where I'm hiding everything that I don't want you to see. So much needs to be cleaned and packed and done. As soon as I'm done filming this, I'm gonna like just start throwing stuff in. A nice little storage space. I have my clothing rack here. This was originally a silver clothing rack I had in like old videos that are really embarrassing. Please don't watch them. Even if you're watching this, I'm surprised. But I ended up just spray painting it matte black because I didn't want to buy another one. Wow, it's really messy. Maybe one day I'll clean for you. It's a great storage space. I would definitely have changed this if it was like a place that I actually owned and lived in. Honestly, I would have probably turned it into like a bedroom or something and just like used everything else as a giant closet. Here we have what was a coffee corner and then what was a Christmas corner, and now it is a bar cart coffee Christmas candy area. I was gonna write a really cute message on here and I found out I had to move, so I didn't do it because I just gave up on a lot of little things. But this is actually hiding a light switch, and this thing I don't like those, so I just got like a black frame from IKEA and then cut out a chalkboard like paper thing that they sold, and I just stuck it in here and it was like $5, I don't know, maybe less than that, but it hides this very well and I like it. I would hide everything, all the wires, absolutely everything if I could. The air conditioner. Secrets are for people who have something to hide. Yes, if you like candy. Just hot chocolate little glasses. Again, these are so cute during like winter and fall. I love it. And then this box, also from IKEA, hiding all of my wires. Over here we have the beautiful little skinny kitchen. There's some water on the floor. The refrigerator leaks. That pretty much describes it all. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. Oh, this is so messy. Things are normally a lot, I'm the opposite. Things are normally a lot more clean, but they are not. So jar area keeps me organized. It just like makes me happy, you know? It keeps my headspace clean. I end up getting a bunch of these baskets that are super fun. And they're just a good little place to hold things. I love my cute little spice rack thing, jars, but they're just so fun. I just got these off of Amazon and put labels on them. Honestly, they've been really nice just to have everything organized. I get stressed out when it looks like this side. I love the cupboards. I think it's so cute that they have like those little peeking things. I think it's a really fun like organizational tool that you can use just to make things kind of cute and fun. Something I do suggest if you are renting and your like stove is really gross is to just kind of replace I think they're called Sternos. Mine were silver and like really gross, and I just found a black one and that happened to kind of match my theme-ish that I was trying to go for, and it made things look a lot more clean at the time. They were a good thing for me just to kind of like clean up the kitchen since they were quite older appliances. Check with your landlord if you're not sure if that works for you. And my refrigerator, it is very messy. We'll show you the clean parts though. So right here we have like these little bottles from IKEA, and I use these for my coffee creamer and all of that. I like how they keep things organized. I think they're just cute. They look very like Milkmaid. But I use these for my almond milk, and they're nice and easy to pour. They have a good cap. These are also from IKEA. I do like how these are just kind of organized. And then these egg carton containers make me so happy because they just keep everything looking a bit more fluid, and then I use glass jars for more of my like fresh fruit and produce. And these are just drinks and snacks for like when people come over and stuff. And then yeah, I just put the one hard-boiled egg. That's as exciting as the refrigerator gets. I would say that these jars and the black baskets are really good ways that are a little less expensive to be able to stay organized. If you are someone that does think a bit clear when your headspace is clean and organized, yeah, it's been fun to like be an adult and use things. Like I have spatulas now. They're really bad spatulas and they melt, but I have them. This is the bathroom sink area. It's a big apartment for the amount that I'm paying for it, but again, there were problems later on that did kind of help me realize that life is fair sometimes. Yeah, this is it. It's just, oh, my brother put his name on there. This is it. It's super cute. It just goes straight into the bedroom. There used to be a door here dividing the area, and that was really great, but the real estate agent people took that out. This is it. A little Q-tip holder. Super cute. Oh, we're low. I don't know. And then in here is the bathroom. Not much to say about that. I put up, you know, a shower curtain. This is here. This was the landlord's. And then another one of these little baskets with pine cones that I've had since fall. But these are my pride and joy. I love these so much. Again, they just make me feel good and organized. The bathtub, they got it refinished, repainted, but it quickly started peeling and chipping away, so up here we have where my plant was supposed to go, and that was before I gave up hope. So here we are now. My sweet boyfriend helped me put up these lights that are around the room. But this is the bedroom. This TV is in fact the owner's. They asked if I wanted to use it, which was very kind of them. Like I said earlier, I hate TVs and the way they look in rooms so much. I hadn't had a TV in like quite some time. We kind of used one during college, my roommate and I, but it was really nice to watch movies on, so that has been very fun. But I just I'm very grateful to use it, but I also am just like, ooh, an eyesore. I wish I could make it more aesthetic. So that is the plan for my next apartment. This is the light switch for my lights up in here. This has been so nice because I ended up just plugging it in on one of those walls over there and got a remote, like a little attachment that would allow a remote to work. And this has made my life so much easier, which is really funny. This is my desk and it's just some jewelry. This was actually a hand towel holder that I used as a necklace holder because I bought it, did not realize, and then could not return it. A mirror, these are Polaroid cameras, you know what those are, a sewing machine, a microphone, and then I have like makeup over there and stuff. But this desk was actually one of my late grandmother's pieces of furniture, and I needed a desk so badly, but I could not find one that was affordable. And my mom happened to be at her old house and saw like this falling apart desk, and she was just like, oh, do you want this? And I was like, okay, yeah, like let's see what we can do with this. So I just glued the drawers back together and sanded it down and just gave it a nice coat of black paint and then painted the handles. Ended up just being really, really fun. And yeah, this is my desk. It's filled with it's filled with many things. So I have my makeup right now. It's really messy, so don't mind that. In one of these like little caddy bar carts, also from IKEA. This is like one of their cheaper ones. I also have my laundry detergent stuff in a white one that's hidden in my storage that you saw previously. But this has been so much fun because I can just wheel it around with me, do like a little dance with it, like wherever I need to go, and well, in the house, so don't take it out with me. But that's been really nice to do because I have not found a place to do my makeup yet with good lighting, even though I've been here for like 6 to 8 months. This is the closet. It's very, very full and messy. Please don't mind it. But we have some nice little baskets in here. I'm so embarrassed about the mess, but we have these baskets and these have been really nice just for storing things. It's a nice big closet. Yeah, secrets. This was a curtain rod that was already up here previously, but I took the tendrils off, or whatever they're called, tentacles. This ended up being just a nice matte black that matched everything else also, so that worked out perfectly. Bed, sweet, sweet bed. This is not my bed, this is their bed, so I'm very grateful for it because the bed that I had was a twin. This is theirs and it's been really nice. Yeah, just white duvet, feather down, I don't know what it is, but yeah, just like a white comforter and then pillows. that's not really that exciting. But yeah, little shoesies over there. Don't look too close because they're dirty. But yes. So that is pretty much the actual apartment. I got a lot of this stuff off of Amazon and just try to find little deals where I could. I think that's something that really changes the space, especially for renter-friendly situations, to where you can't just do whatever you want, are just lights and a fresh coat of paint if your landlord does allow that. But yeah, I would say lights are a huge part of ambiance, and just finding a few colors that you kind of want to try to make just your main theme, I guess. There are a lot of things I wanted to do, but I am excited to just go on and find somewhere new. I don't think it's gonna be likely that I'm gonna find anything even half of this size for what I'm paying now. This was a really good deal. It did come with a lot of challenges later on. Yeah, we're moving and we're grooving and we're trying to get out of here. So this is Los Angeles, California. It's expensive, definitely not anywhere near New York. I know everywhere it's just a different price. I know that that is common knowledge, but just in case, I know that this might be really, really dumpy for somewhere else where you could get a lot more money, and this might be really inexpensive to somewhere else where, you know, rent is higher. But it's kind of, you know, it's cheaper for Los Angeles, especially the area that I'm in, but that's kind of like a good idea of what this is. I'll link anything that I can below. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to write them down below or reach out to me. Hot Mess Express, but my first apartment as a single adult. So yeah, bye guys. We have our paint. We chose Swiss coffee purely because of the name, if I'm being completely honest. By the time this is done, like I'm done making this video and editing it, I wonder where I'll be. Don't do this. Use a stirring stick.